was all evil or something's going on, but we have to come out of it even stronger. But unfortunately, it did a lot of opposite to people. They're more fearful. They're more like they want to. They're afraid. They're afraid to come out of their homes, and they don't want to work no more. And all that is evil. That's gonna cause more depression and hopelessness. I mean, hope. People that don't have no hope.
And to be honest, like if you compare during the elections, for the rallies and stuff like that, if you compare Trump's side, he was all full of hope. He was all full of optimism. Yeah. And if you compare it to Biden, he was all like, if we don't do this right now, a lot of people are gonna die. Like 250,000 people will be dying by this weekend.
They're putting that in all these people's minds that are so ignorant. They just go by what he's saying. But a president should be giving us hope, encouraging us, and another thing, half of the things he promised he didn't do. Except for stopping the wall and having more illegals come in.
Oh, he didn't stop the wall. He brought it back in again.
He did again?
Yeah,
Biden.
Biden, as soon as the surge was going on,
because he's getting a lot of pressure now.
Yeah, he sent the job to Kamala Harris, and you saw the news, right? Where she said, "Do not come, do not come." And Guatemala, literally. Not just a bunch of people, but the government of Guatemala, they're saying, Kamala, go back home, and you know that Trump won. And that's what they're literally saying. You could look it up, and they're literally saying that. And it's wow. Based Guatemala.
Yeah, I heard they were saying that.
Yeah, I've heard that Guatemala is actually very based and very conservative. Because, I mean, you hear mostly cartels, they only work in Mexico and all that stuff. And they used to work in Colombia. That's how they got famous. But you don't hear anything from Guatemala because Guatemala.
They didn't allow that or what?
They took out all the cartels in Guatemala. And it's that's why you don't hear news or famous stuff about them anymore. It's because they took out all the cartels, and so that area is completely just all based. It's pro Trump. It's completely normal for it's a normal life for them, and
it's just so different how they treat Biden and how they treated Trump.
Yeah, there's a lot of
everything that they tried to bring up against him was taken out. I mean, there was not even any proof, nothing to it. And here, Biden's son does all this business in all these other countries, and he was a drug addict and didn't live his life right, and he becomes millionaire. And
I mean, have you heard about his laptop thing going off?
Yeah.
I've actually ended up seeing one of the videos, and I was like, oh my god, he's literally got that on video. It was blurred a little bit, but
But the media doesn't tell you. They'll tell you little bits and pieces, but then everybody loves the family, and they're all the good people. They're for us, and they're giving us this, and they care about us. But no, they don't even see what's truly going on.
I mean, I follow Trump's son, his junior, and he looks like he does a lot more productive stuff than what Hunter Biden does. I mean, if you
Ivanka Trump and all that, they're out there trying to make the world a better place by whatever they're doing and stuff.
And they don't show that on the media.
And people say, oh, they're billionaires and they got a lot of power. Okay, they're millionaire, billionaire, whatever he is, but they got it through working for it. The father instilled those work ethics, by being developers or, buying real estate or whatever. And what's wrong with that? If you're working for it and but other people are doing things so crooked. And one time, that he gets a credit from his taxes, they're saying, oh, he's doing things wrong, but it's just crazy.
Previously on Privilege.
They
has been a rise in anti-white racism and a rise in attacks on the very ideals of Western civilization. I would also hope the Senate does the right thing and acknowledges it is indeed okay to be white. Such a simple sentence should go without saying, but I suspect many members in this place would struggle to say it. People have a right to be proud of their cultural background, whether they are black, white or brindle. If we cannot agree on this, I think it's safe to say any white racism is well and truly rife in our society.
Oh, wow. Said it each.
It's just okay to be white in Australia. You know what it's not okay to be in this country? It's not okay to be Aboriginal. It's not okay to be an African.
Wait for this. She put up a vote in Parliament, in the Senate, that it is okay to be white and that we should be applauding Western civilization. Two things this show has repeatedly said.
Order. There being 28 ayes and 31 noes, the matter is resolved in the negative.